Greetings, my friends. I'm Andrea, astrologer, and welcome to this new monthly update for September 2025. It is a powerful month astrologically with eclipses. We have the lunar eclipse at first and then the solar eclipse. And with all the planetary configuration, we have power plays with Pluto, which just went out of bounds, risky bets, and also AI breakthroughs given by the influence of Rahu, the North Node, in the sidereal Aquarius. Are you prepared for this wild ride? So let's explore what we have inside September. As always, I share with you the report that is sent 1 month ahead of time to the subscribers on Patreon, so you are welcome to check if interested. And yes, the question that we have is that do we have really a turning point ahead of us in September, and how can this energy really develop in this important month of the year, which usually goes towards a peak of the cycle, as you might know if you have experience with crypto. So we do have an intense month, as I mentioned, and Pluto just went out of bounds in the last days of August. So we really adapt to this new energy, and I outlined this in another video, so you are welcome to check it on my channel. I can link it also here. It is about a very rare event, and whenever a planet would go outside of the normal orbit distance, it will go into an extreme role, so to speak, because each planet has a role to play in our lives, individually but also globally. And this means that we can have really an experience of Pluto matters that is quite exaggerated. And in general, this signals a surge in control and also power dynamics that are quite powerful. We can get clashes as well, fights, and control that is really too exaggerated at times, or at least it is perceived like this. Pluto is also about mass psychology, so a lot of manipulation can happen, including in the markets. So just be aware of that, and it's also good all the time to double check facts to be sure that it is really a truth, a important and solid conclusion that you have in regards to any fundamental analysis, for example, and it is really an influence that will last for a while. More details you can find in the other video. And yes, in general, at global level, people will be more assertive, more forceful. And in financial markets, we do have also good news, because these are maybe more negative manifestations of this, and they will come as well, especially on the global level. And positive is the fact that we can have really large-scale institutional investments, which will really grow in September, and we will perceive this, oh, it happens really fast, so to speak. And we could have also exceptionally high volumes in the transacted assets, and we might have also exceptional conditions targeting certain asset classes. Now, will it be crypto? Yes, it's possible, because we do have Pluto in the tropical Aquarius, which is associated with new age technology like crypto, AI, so especially artificial intelligence will be in high focus. Now, this could also be a link to some rate cuts in the US. If they really happen, I think that would be really a month where this can really occur, and then the landscape will be really changed in terms of the money that is moved from A to B in the markets. And we do have the two eclipses. Again, I do have detailed videos for those, and check them out. They are on my channel. The first eclipse is a lunar eclipse in the tropical Pisces, and it is a positive influence because of the surrounded aspects that are really around this day. And it is actually a point of culmination. It's about the completion of projects. For example, you can see the result of an investment, and this can coincide to local peaks for financial assets if you already invested in, so it's good to take some profits. And we do have the second eclipse in September, which is on September 21st, and this is a solar eclipse in the tropical Virgo. And this is expected to be more challenging because we do have negative aspects on the day. Again, we have more details in the video dedicated to the solar eclipse. Now, in general, eclipses are quite powerful, and we will see the effects months from now. So it's not about September only. With a lunar eclipse, typically 3 to 6 months, even depending how much power the eclipse has. And with this Pluto out of bounds, I think we will see them for a while. And with the solar eclipse, it is usually 6 months and even 1 year. We give details in the video how much we can expect here in terms of influence. In the sidereal zodiac, the lunar eclipse, it's important to note that occurs actually in Aquarius. And this is in the sidereal zodiac, and this is actually the part of the horoscope that points towards important developments in artificial intelligence. And the solar eclipse is really in Virgo. Virgo is also related to service and to health matters. So being negative, I hope no other large-scale problems in terms of health would occur. But this is not excluded with this configuration. Now, other important events we do have also in the beginning of the month. I started with the most powerful, the eclipses, but it is important to note the fact that we have a group of retrograde planets. As you are aware, we had a turning of a lot of outer planets actually, and Saturn in July. So at the moment we have Pluto retrograde, we have Neptune retrograde, Chiron retrograde, and now we will go also in this influence of Uranus retrograde. So Uranus will join the party, and we do have only Jupiter left, which is direct, still direct. This will change soon, but right now it's important to note the fact that Uranus will go retrograde on September 6th, and it will stay retrograde for the whole rest of the year. It will go direct only in 2026 on the 27th of January. So it will be stationary for a while. I think it will be almost the whole September. We can say at least in the first part of September, so the first 3 weeks, it will be very, let's say, stationary, so the speed will be very slow. It will be extremely slow, and at this point we can have major surprises because Uranus is linked to surprises. And this is also important to note the fact that currently we do have Uranus in the tropical Gemini. As you know, It is a good energy when compared to Taurus. It is really a place where Uranus will give much better results in general, but it will turn retrograde and it will cross again the anaretic degree, the 29 degree basically of Taurus. So it will be the last time that it will finish some stuff into Taurus. So stay tuned for the monthly updates where we discuss this in details as time progresses. Now we do have also two major long-term aspects which are exact this month in the global astrology, and it is on September 4th. It is a Jupiter trine Rahu, the North Node, and this is a hopeful and expansive energy, though any market peaks triggered by this transit are likely to be driven by speculation, hype, perception, rather than fundamentals, making them unsustainable in the long term. Fact is that we do have this energy that is quite powerful and a lot of optimism in the market. And this is even further enhanced on September 7th, which is the eclipse day, Rahu trine Lilith. This aspect amplifies risk appetite and could lead to a local market peak around this date. So we do have these two positive influences in the sky that you see. Rahu is part of both of them, and Rahu is really linked to this smoke. It's like rumors. It could be something that is really maybe too good to be true, and then people will throw themselves in the markets, will say, oh, we need to really cash in. So this is really the landscape for September. I would say a quite interesting month, and as you see, the whole energy of eclipses will be in full focus, but we do have also important moves from Uranus and Rahu, and both are really triggers for growth in markets. So from this point of view, even if it's too fast, maybe it will be good news. Thank you so much for your time, for liking and subscribing. It helps the channel. I am very grateful for that, and I wish you a very interesting September to really profit from the good astrological influences. Thank you, and until next time, be joyful. See you.